say yet. I think we are. What I have in my hand are symbols. And you will notice there are symbols across what I am wearing, my apparel. Now these symbols, they represent the role of the aces. Not the R-O-L-L, the R-O-L-E. The role of the aces. Each thing that happens to us in life is determined, it is fate. What I am telling you is, it's the role of the aces, and destiny is all. The unseen cards are shuffled and dealt by the invisible hands of fate. We don't always like the hands we are dealt, but we do like the game, and we'll play it all night until the next morning, and we will play it until the date of our death. The role of the aces. Destiny is all. Now, what I propose to do, if permitted, I would beg your indulgence to allow me to give you a photographic tour of my role of the aces, and my destiny is all. Now, what we have here is what I consider my penultimate work. I am not an artist of any acclaim. Frankly, I don't care. I like this. I like this a lot. This is a beautiful piece of work to me. Now, follow me over here. I want to tell you how all this began. It starts with this. My mother. She's a beauty, isn't she? My heartfelt thanks to her for all that she did to me and for me. After her came William Shakespeare, Voltaire, and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And an endless list of novels that I have read. I like Ernest Hemingway, The Old Man and the Sea, The Snows of Kilimanjaro. I like all of it, really. I've read Jack London, Call of the Wild, Buck, all of it. Now this here, the bottom one represents kind of like the grapes of wrath. Jesus Christ died to make men holy. We died, and several of us did, to make men free. Now, since we've already spoken about beginnings, it all comes down to old West Virginia. The coal miner wars of the 30s and the 40s. This represents my grandfather. He spent his entire working life down in the West Virginia mines, and he died with black lung. This is him. He has emerged from the mines, and now he is warmed, except inside his lungs, they are black. And when he died with complications of black lung. That's what this means. The title of, the way I represented this was Arvent's 2014 sometimes. We're not always sure of the time in which we exist. It's my view. And now, I'm going to show you the arms and seals of the provinces, cities, boroughs, and towns of Ireland. This is the predominant country from which I came from. I'm a British Isles mutt, but predominantly from here. I have Campbell in my bloodline. That would be my grandmother. That's Scotland. My mother, she's a Cantrell. That is from England. As far as I know, we have no kin in Wales. Now, this here is my painting representing youth versus old age. The blossom of our youth as we descend into this. These cups here represent what I volunteered to do. The Balkans and Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was there. Nobody's business what I did. Alright, this represents my commission to captain by the President, and he issues commissions for officers of the United States Army. That's what that represents. This here represents the Christianity of the British Isles. This little picture here represents the Masons, of which I'll just leave it at that. So let us continue. I only do this because YouTube does not accept photographs. Kind of amazing, isn't it? But since I have Native American in me, I also have these representations of Native Americans. And these are mugs from Germany. This happened to come from Oktoberfest, if you can see it. Ah, Spaten, the spade. Yes, indeed. This here represents my love of music and everything that it represents. Jimmy Page is one of the best guitarists that ever lived. He takes no second seat to Mozart. That I can assure you. If you've ever heard Stairway to Heaven and his riffs, it will much amaze you. So, please join me as I descend to the lower level of my house, which I built with my own hands. It was necessary, you see. And so we end where we began. It's the role of the aces. Destiny is all. So it always was, so it always shall be. God is within each and every one of us. If you split a tree or a timber, He is there. If you turn over the stone at the end of it, you will find Him. That is what makes me tick. Thank you.